School in Sweden is one of the best parts about being in Sweden because I feel like the country was designed to favor children. Like everywhere that you go, every municipality, there is a playground for kids there. Like there. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eunice. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you're seeing me for the first time, well, I talk about how you can move to Sweden as a family, especially through study route. So if this is something that you're interested in, please click on the subscribe button, okay? So today I want to talk about preschools in Sweden. Preschools and schools in Sweden, how does it function? How do you get your kids into it? Is it free? At what age? And every other thing that I feel like you should know before you move to Sweden, or if you're already in Sweden, how you can get your kids. School in Sweden is one of the best parts about being in Sweden because I feel like the country was designed to favor children. Like everywhere that you go, every municipality, there is a playground for kids there. Like there's always this thought towards kids safety and their fun and their play in every municipality. Like you will see a playground, or just beside something you will see like a swing for kids. So they're always thinking about kids anywhere, anyhow. And that's the most fun part about being in Sweden, especially if you have a child. It comes off as thoughtful. It makes you feel secure, that the government is also thinking about your child just like you are. Okay, so Sweden has kids in mind, and that's why their preschool system is really wonderful. In my opinion, is really good. Okay, so now let's say that you are new in Sweden, okay, because I'm making this video for people who are new in Sweden, or who want to come to Sweden. What you need to know. So say you are new in Sweden and you've gotten a place, and that place is your municipality. Now your kid has to go to school within that municipality. This is for your own good, so that it can be near for you. It won't have to be like a long journey to take your child to school or bring him back, all those kind of things. So it's always best and advised that you stick to your municipality. But of course, you can take your children to school outside of your municipality, but it's always advised that you keep it within, okay? Now, you've gotten a place, you're now living there. The first thing you need to do is to register your child to be on queue to get a preschool or a school. Now, preschools are for kids that are from 0 to 5 years. Now, from 0 to 5 years, the school is not actually free. It's not. But the pay is 1/3 of the household income, 1/3 of the income of you and your partner. That's what the fee is going to be. And the fee is not more than 1,500 crowns per month. That is the highest you can pay for preschool in Sweden. Okay, so if you've gotten a place, the next thing is to put your child in a queue. All right, now to put your child in a queue, you don't actually need a person number. That's what I thought initially, that you need to have a person number to put your child in a queue. Sometimes, although it might be different in your municipality, but I know like 2 or 3 persons, and even I myself, my son didn't have a person number when we joined the queue. So how do you join this queue? There are 2 ways you can do it. First is to register in your community website, in your municipality website. Every municipality has a website in Sweden. Say you're living in Huddinge, you will, go to your website and go to, how to register for your child in a preschool in Huddinge municipality. The steps are very straightforward. You register your child, and you have a choice of picking like 3 schools, of your choice where you want your kid to be in. Okay, now when you've done this, you submit, and they will send you an email saying we've gotten your email for your child to be in queue and everything. Now it will take like 2 or 3 months before they will get back to you, and it's mostly the first school that you chose, the first choice of school, that is going to get back to you and say, okay, we've offered your child a place in our school. Now you need 2 ways to either accept or reject this offer. Okay, of course you always have the option of going to the school itself and seeing how it functions, if it's what you like and everything, which I really advise that. Just say, go and tell them, your intentions. I want to put my child into school. I'm new here and everything. They will guide you and say, okay, this is what you need to do. Or you can always read up about them on their website. Everything is online here, like everything is up to date. You need to just read up what you want to do there. It's not stale information. It's not information that was put up on websites years ago. They always update it. So whatever you read is exactly what is going on there, because it's always edited and is new. Okay. So when you've chosen your school and they've gotten back to you, right? One way that you can apply for a place in the preschool by registering through your municipality's website. Now, if for some reason that you couldn't find your municipality's website or you don't know how to go about it, the second way is to locate an open preschool in your municipality. It's called Öppna Förskola in Sweden, open preschool. Now, what is this open preschool? It's a place where kids that have not gotten a place in a preschool or school comes. But you don't go there to drop them. The parents are with the kids, so there is like a play group for kids that have not gotten a place. So you come there and meet other kids and other parents also. It's also a great way to meet friends and to mingle, because it's mostly filled with people that are also new in Sweden, or new mothers and all that. So it's a way to meet other parents and discuss about the municipality and your child's growth and all that. So it's another way that you can help secure a place for your child in the preschool. So you go to the Öppna Förskolan, you go there and you ask the educators there to help you to sign up or to help you to choose a school and all that. They will offer you great information because they've been there longer than you. So it's also a good option. That's actually how I went. I wanted to know the preschools that had double curriculums, English and Swedish. So I located the Öppna Förskola in my municipality and I went there. So any route that you want to choose is good, but the open preschool is also nice. Okay, so always consider this option. Even if you register through the website, locate open preschools and go there so that you can mingle with other kids, because there's every possibility that your child is going to still be in class with one or two of those kids. So the earlier they're already free with them, the better for you, right? So always locate a preschool and go there. Okay. Both preschools and schools are either run by the government or private individuals, okay? But they all follow the same guidelines, the same rules, the same curriculum. It's just that most private schools are likely to offer double curriculum like English and Swedish than public schools. But either way, there's really no much difference. They follow the same guideline and rules, okay? So it's either run by the both. Now, the fee is not any different. It's the same thing. Like I said, from 0 to 5 years in Sweden, they pay school fees, but the highest you can pay is 1,500 crowns per month. That's the highest you can pay, no matter your income. But other than that, fees for preschools are calculated by the 1/3 of your household income. That's how the fees, comes about. So when you've gotten a place in the preschool and you've accepted within the 2 week space they gave you to accept, and you've accepted to go to the preschool, what is next? Now, there's always an introduction day scheduled by the school. They will now tell you, okay, this is when your child can resume in our preschool. Then you arrange for that and you go there. Now, every child in Sweden is entitled to 15 hours of school a week, whether the parent is working or not, is entitled to 15 hours of school. Okay, so you go there. Your child is likely going to spend at least 3 or 4 hours a day. You can schedule it how you want, depending on your days that you're busy or not, if you've not started working. But if you have started working, preschools open from 6 to 6. You just need to discuss with your child's school or preschool that, okay, this is the hours that I have at work and everything, and they can help you to schedule your child. But if not, your child can go to school. Your child is entitled to 15 hours a week in school, whether or not you're working. Okay, so you've gotten a place in preschool, you go there, and then you discuss with your child educators the hours you want your child to spend in school and everything. Now, preschools in Sweden, you don't need to give your child lunch to come to school. The lunch is free. They give them breakfast, they give them frucose. That's what they call breakfast here. They give them breakfast, they give them lunch, they give them dinner for kids that stay longer, that they offer them dinner, kids that needs to be picked up by say 5 or 6 o'clock. When your child starts preschool newly, you need to have like 2 weeks of not having any serious engagement, because they want your child to ease into the environment, so it won't be like you dumped your kid and just ran away. Okay, you need to gradually allow your child to ease into the environment. Maybe the first day they will spend only two hours and go back, so they want to make it as comfortable as possible for both you and your child. So for 2 weeks, they don't allow you to have any serious engagement. Not that you're going to be in school with your child, even though you're going to come to school with them for like 3 days and watch the activities, but sit by the side and all that. But after the 3 days, you're just going to go home and be ready to answer your call and come and pick them up, because they don't want them to cry hysterical and be like, and feel like the environment is not safe for them. So that's why they do it like that, and it's actually really nice. I went through it with my son, so I totally recommend that you do that. It's not like they're trying to stifle your movement or anything, but there's every possibility that within 1 week your child is going to ease in, because they create the environment in a way that is playful and thoughtful, like so inviting and comfortable. I really like the Swedish education system, honestly. If I've said it before, I'm saying it again now. It is really nice. Put they also send the menu for you, every month. They use like an app to tell you how your child is doing in school, to communicate to you. They snap pictures and put this up there. You see what your child is doing if you're at work or at home. You see the activities that your child is doing in school. Okay, and also when you're picking them up, they describe everything that went down for the day. That's the best part about picking my son for me. They tell you, oh, he ate well, he did this, he did that, so that your mind can be at ease that your child is in a safe place. So I really love the Swedish education system. Okay, now, most schools, or should I say rather, some schools offer double curriculum of English and Swedish schools. So if you're not a Swedish speaker and you would prefer that your child goes for English schools, they are available, especially for kids that are above like 5 years. There are also some for preschools, English and Swedish, but they're not really going to not speak Swedish and all that there, because it's more of a playgroup, right? So it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that for your child, which is good, because if you intend to live in Sweden longer, you actually need to allow your child to learn the Swedish. It's going to make life easier for both you and your child. But if your child is more than 5 years, in schools where they really, really learn something like teaching and all that, they teach them in English. So there are schools like that, okay? There are also schools that are like Arabic and Hindu schools. I know that there are in Stockholm here. I don't know for other cities. I'm sure there are also. So just ask questions and it's going to be sure. Okay, so I think that is it for how to, apply for a place in the preschool and schools in Sweden. Now, I have one final tip for you. Once you've gotten a place, or you're very sure about the municipality you're going to live in and you have a child or children, just register for them immediately to join the queue, so that the waiting time can be shorter for you. Say you're still back in your home country, maybe you're in Nigeria, but you've gotten a place and you're very sure that that is where you're going to live. Just go to your municipality's website and apply for a place for your child, so that before you will arrive, the queue would already be like small. You wouldn't have to wait too long for your child to get a place, okay? But if not, it is still, your child is still going to get a place. You won't even know when the 2 or 3 months goes by, and sometimes it's shorter. We got a place in like a month plus, so most times it doesn't really get to that 3 months that they tell you, but it's just for you to expect it within that time. Okay, if you have any other question, please drop it in the comment section and I'm going to do my best to reply. And if you've watched this extent, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel. Share this video to your family and friends who are interested in moving to Sweden as a family. Thank you guys. Hey do. Bye bye. Tak tak.